What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we're talking about the record predictions of the NFL, and we're going to start with none other than the Los Angeles Rams out there. And before we get into the record prediction, let's go ahead and take a look at their team this year, right? And you can't talk about the Rams offseason without the big trade acquisition coming for Matthew Stafford. They offloaded Jared Goff, and I believe they severely upgraded at the quarterback position. There's some rumors that some people are saying, like in the NFL, around the NFL, that Jared Goff is a better quarterback than Matthew Stafford. I completely disagree. Matthew Stafford in his career has obviously underperformed since he was the number one overall pick. But if you actually watch Matthew Stafford, the dude is brilliant. All right, I've seen him have terrible stat lines and yet completely control the game. Also, when he has the ball at the end of the game, he's especially my team's the Skins. He has destroyed us so many times at the last second. The dude is awesome. He's a 5,000-yard season. He is really, really, really good. So I think they upgraded. And pairing him with the likes of Sean McVay at head coach, one of my favorite head coaches in the league, and a defense like the Rams have had, and with the great Aaron Donald, the great Jalen Ramsey, right? So I think that Matthew Stafford was a great pickup for them, and I think they should improve. Obviously, it sucks they lost Cam Akers recently. Darrell Henderson right now is the starting back. I don't know if Xavier Jones is going to do anything for him. They may look to add a running back like a Le'Veon Bell or a Todd Gurley or something along those lines. Maybe try to, bringing back Todd Gurley potentially. But to try to add to that running back room, it could be very, very interesting what they do. But I think Darrell Henderson, he's averaged 4.5 yards a carry last year. I think that he would be just fine at the starting position. I like Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp. Deshaun Jackson, he's 34 years old. Let's see if he can actually stay healthy. But yet he's still blazing fast. So he's a one-trick pony, but we all know he's fantastic at it. So I think that's a nice add. Tyler Higbee as a nice tight end. They lost Gerald Everett, but Tyler Higbee should be fine as long as he stays healthy. They have a nice offensive line. Whitworth, the anchor of that. And now we move on over to the defense, and there's two big notables that they are missing, and that's Michael Brockers, who was a very, very big staple for them, and the safety John Johnson, who went on to Cleveland, that are gone. And they replaced them with younger guys, and we'll see if they can step up. Sebastian Joseph Day has only had 3 sacks in his entire career. He's 26 years old. And Jordan Fuller, who is not a Fuller brother, and very, very little experience. He's only 23 years old, and I think those are severe downgrades from what they had prior. Aaron Donald, though, absolute monster. And then Jalen Ramsey is the best cornerback in the league. Obviously, Aaron Donald being probably one of the best players in the league, maybe the best player in the league. Him and Pat Mahomes, take your pick, really. And both of them are fantastic. I still like the defense, though, and I think they're well coached. I think they'll be a solid team, and so that is what I think about their offseason. I give them, you can say a B. I think they're a really, really good football team, and they should be pushing for a playoff spot better than what they did last year because they upgraded at the most important position. All right, now let's go ahead and get into the record position. So here is the schedule, all right? And we're going to go game by game, and that is how we're going to determine this. So we got Week 1, Chicago. They're going to be starting Andy Dalton like ding-dongs. Easy win for the Rams. Now, Indianapolis Colts. I like the Indianapolis Colts. When we get into that one, you'll see why. But I'm going to take the Colts at home, all right? If this was at L.A., I may have a different prediction because I like both teams, but I really, really like what the Colts are doing, so I'm going to give them the win. So right now we're 1-1 here for the Rams. Tampa Bay. I'm going to give them the win. I know the Super Bowl champions, they're bringing everybody back, but they are at home. They're going to come off a loss from the Colts. I think they're still a really, really good football team. I think they upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home. So that's 2-1. Arizona, Kyler Murray, Chandler Jones is demanding a trade. Is he going to be there? J.J. Watt, can he stay healthy? Is DeAndre Hopkins even going to play with all the COVID nonsense? He might be retiring. Who knows? I'm not really high on the Cardinals this year, so I'm going to give the Rams the win here, 3-1. Seattle. This one's going to be tough. I'm going to give Seattle the win at home because they have Russell Wilson. I'm not a big fan of the other stuff they're doing. I think Dwayne Eskridge is their first pick, which is ridiculous with all the problems they have on defense and the offensive line, but nonetheless, they still have Russell Wilson. I think they'll be able to split with the Rams, and then the Rams will move to 3-2. New York, I'm not a big believer in Daniel Jones, so I am going to take the Rams here, 4-2. Detroit Lions, I think, are one of the worst teams in the league. Easy win, and same thing with the Houston, so that's 2 wins in a row, so that puts us at 6-2. Tennessee is going to be tough, but it's going to be at home. Tennessee's a really good football team as well coached with Mike Vrabel, but Rams, given the win, I'm having moving to 7-2. Really good record so far. San Francisco is a very interesting team because at this point, I'm hoping Trey Lance is going to be on the field, right? If not big on Jimmy G, even though Jimmy G has had some moments where he, like you think about the Saints a couple of years ago, where he went toe-to-toe with Drew Brees and ended up winning the game, where they went 13-3 on the year, went to the Super Bowl. I hope Trey Lance is in there, and I really like Trey Lance. But nonetheless, I still are going to give the Rams the win here, okay? I don't think San Francisco is going to have enough. Also, they're a team that could not really stay healthy a lot. I think that Matthew Stafford and the Rams beat them and moved to 8-2, one of the better teams in the league. Green Bay, I think that Aaron Rodgers is going to stay in Green Bay. And with Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau Field, I'm going to give Aaron Rodgers the nod over Matthew Stafford. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to continue his dominance over Matthew Stafford. And Green Bay is going to actually take the win here, so that's going to put us at 8-3. Jacksonville, I like what they're doing down there. I like Urban Meyer, of course, Trevor Lawrence. I love Travis Etienne, or Etienne. I don't know how you say it, but I like him. I know about him. I like him. But nonetheless, I think that Jacksonville's not going to have enough this year. They're still going to be a relatively bad team, but they're on the up. I like them a lot. So that's going to be 9-3. Arizona, again, not big on Arizona. I think they're going to sweep the Cardinals this year, so that'll put us at 10-3. Seattle, I gave Seattle the win at home. I'm going to give the Rams the win at their house, so that's 11-3. Minnesota, at Minnesota is a very interesting one. Dalvin Cook's an absolute beast. Of course, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, the whole gang. Still don't think they have enough to beat the Rams, so that's going to put me at 12-3. But now we're going all the way across the country, 2 road games in a row to Lamar Jackson and company. And Lamar Jackson, and I think they're going to lose to the Ravens. So that's going to put me at 12-4. I believe I'm at. San Francisco, I had them lose. I think that the San Francisco is actually going to upset them the last game of the season. So I'm going to have the Rams 12-5. This year, and that is my prediction for the Los Angeles Rams. You guys let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Let me know that I'm an idiot, all that good stuff. Put your record predictions down there. Also, in the description, there's a Discord link. Hop in our Discord, come talk some football. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. Hit that sub button, hit that like button. Help me out, help us grow. And until next time, see ya!